Rick Rowe tells us of his time with a World War II hero from Vivian in tonight's Hometown Patriot.
He recently passed away, but his memory and courageous efforts during World War II will never be forgotten.
Well, we lost another hero. Bob Harrell from Vivian, Louisiana, passed away earlier in January at 102 years old. I'll never forget him. Bob was one of those young men that went to war, in fact, helped us win the Second World War on something called a Liberty ship. Time does us no favors. But make no mistake, that 101-year-old man. I'm pushing down the hallway at the Northwest Louisiana War Veterans Home. Helped win the Second World War.
With the U-boats sinking ships faster than they could be replaced, President Franklin Roosevelt ordered the mass production of a huge armada of austerity freighters. They were christened the Liberty Fleet.
I joined it on my 20th birthday in 1942.
Bob Harrell drove to Shreveport from Vivian to become a Marine.
And there was a line too long. I turned around and walked back down the hall, and I said, I'll come back later.
Instead, a Navy recruiter intercepts him and Bob becomes a boatsman, second class, on a Liberty ship.
Food, supplies, material, guns, tanks, you name it.
In fact, 3 days after the carnage at Omaha Beach, Bob was delivering tanks and troops to end Hitler's evil reign in Europe.
Learned that they landed a lot of casualties. Of course, we knew we was going to have that. But there's advancing good, so that made us all happy.
Here we go, boys!
Then it was on to the Pacific.
Up and down through all them islands and practicing.
History is full of wars.
For the invasion of Tokyo. But after they dropped them 2 atomic bombs that eliminated that and saved a lot of us.
Aboard the battleship Missouri, an awesome ceremony was to take place.
A few weeks later, Bob Harrell is in Tokyo Bay, a witness to history.
I mean, we was in Tokyo Bay when the Japs signed the peace treaty aboard the USS Missouri.
Just before 9 that morning, the Japanese representatives approached the Missouri. They boarded in silence.
It was filled up with American ships, and the sky was full of airplanes, American.
How did that make you feel?
Good. Happy.
Let us pray that peace be now restored to the world and that God will preserve it always.
Oh, Lord, there's lots of boys lost, men and women. But it was a great feeling to know it was over with.
But the best feeling of all was driving up Highway 1 to Vivian, Louisiana, and home.
My mother and all my sisters, is wonderful feeling, wonderful time. There's something money can't buy.
You're right, Bob, there is nothing like family. Looking for hometown patriots just like Bob Harrell. I'm Rick Rowe.
And if you'd like to nominate a hometown patriot, go to ktbs.com/hometownpatriot or send an email to hometownpatriot@ktbs.com.